Hello. Today I will be reading a short chapter from Robert Greene book, Mastery. Every task you are given, no matter how menial, offers opportunities to observe this world at work. No detail about the people within it is too trivial. Everything you see or hear is a sign for you to decode. Over time, you will begin to see and understand more of the reality that eluded at you first. For instance, a person whom you initially thought had great power ended up being someone with more bark than bite. Slowly, you begin to see behind the appearances. As you amass more information about the rules and power of the dynamics of your own new environment, you can begin to analyze why they exist and how they relate to larger trends in the field. You move from observation to analysis, honing your reasoning skills, but only after months of careful attention. We can see this how Charles Darwin followed, and it was quite clearly. By spending the first few months studying life on board, on the ships, and perceiving the unwritten rules, he made his time for science much more productive. By enabling himself to fit in, he was able to avoid needless battles that would have later disrupted his scientific work. Not to mention the emotional turmoil these would have presented to him. He later practiced the same technique with gauchos and other local communities he came in contact with. This allowed him to extend the regions he could explore and the specimens he could collect. On another level, he slowly transformed himself into perhaps the most astute observer of the nature the world has ever known. Emptying himself of any preconceptions about life and its origins, Mr. Darwin trained himself to see things as they are. He did not theorize or generalize about what he was seeing until he was amassed enough information. Submitting to and absorbing the reality of all aspects of this voyage, he ended piercing up one of the most fundamental realities of all, the evolution of all living forms. Understand this. There are several other critical reasons why you must follow this step. First, knowing your environment inside out will help you navigating it and avoiding costly mistakes. You are like a hunter. Your knowledge and every detail of the forest and of the ecosystem as a whole will give you many more options for survival and success. Second, the ability to observe any unfamiliar environment will become a critical lifelong skill. You will develop a habit, a critical lifelong skill that will be instilling your ego and looking outward instead of inward. You will see in any encounter what most people miss because they are thinking of themselves. You will cultivate an eye for human psychology and strengthen your ability to focus. Finally, you will become accustomed to observing first, basing your ideas and theories on what you have seen with your eyes, and then analyzing what you find. This will be a very important skill for the next creative phase in your life. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.